What's going on YouTube? Welcome back, Leopazzo Productions. Thanks very much for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this teleprompter here from YC Onion. It is called the Lasagna Teleprompter, and we're going to be unboxing it today for you guys, showing you what comes included in the kit. I'm going to mount it here onto my camera and lens, and we're going to install the app. We're going to use it, see all the kind of features, the pros and cons, and overall share my experience with you guys. So I purchased this from Amazon hoping that it's going to probably help me in my videos, just for those scenarios, for an example where I want to put some text on the display here, which is going to mount onto my camera, and then I can kind of just read off the text that I program into the app here from YC Onion. Before we go ahead and mount the teleprompter right here, I just want to show you the mount that I've had it installed, okay? Just so you can have an easier time assembling yours if needed. So to take it apart, you just squeeze the two little sides over here and you just pull this off. So I'm just going to put the teleprompter down itself. This is the bracket basically that if you position it this way, it's going to hold your mobile phone. It opens up enough that it can hold my iPhone 12 Pro Max. And if you unscrew it here via the screw here at the back, you can actually turn this mount around, and it's going to allow you to an extent to put like an iPad or a tablet or whatever else you're going to be using, like a larger device. So that's very cool that it allows both clamps for both devices if needed, and you just simply unscrew this screw and flip it around and then connect it back in. So another cool thing, it comes with this remote right here that's going to allow us to control the app right from our hand. So we don't need to be going up to our camera and start doing all these things. We can kind of just control it right from here. So instead of using a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera like you see right here, you can use your phone, and it's very cool because it allows you to position it horizontally and vertically, your phone. So it allows for both applications, which is very important nowadays because I notice vertical video and horizontal video are both popular. So I will mention the front screen over here allows us to tilt forward and back on a certain degree, which is just going to help us to basically be able to read the text on the angle and the position that we have the camera and ourselves positioned. Along with that, we do have a bunch of these little filter screw-on threads and a bunch of different sizes. There's a bunch over here, so I just grabbed the one that mounts onto my lens, which is a 62 mil, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and install it right now. I got the thread size for my lens. What I'm going to do is just carefully screw it on here and make sure that it's threaded on nice and secure as best as possible. So that feels nice and snug. And from my test so far, it allows us to control the text speed, allows us to control the text size, it allows us to scroll up and scroll down. It also allows us to press play and stop as well. So the remote along with the app is going to be handy, and we're going to get a little bit more detail on that shortly. What I'm thinking I need to do now is simply just kind of get the teleprompter and just slide it down over here. So let's go ahead and try to mount this bad boy on here, give you guys a nice little view. So I'm just gonna go nice and snug like that. And I'm just gonna support my lens from the back, and I'm just gonna push down until you hear it click in. And there you go. Just make sure that it's nice and straight and square. What I need to do now is turn on my phone to connect to the app. So let's go ahead and download that. Check it out. Bluetooth, let's go ahead and turn it on. Fantastic. So now I'm going to head back over to the app. Let's scroll down till we find our product, which is underneath the product category and teleprompter. You can see the picture there. And it says just to press the search button here, start search, this little blue button. So I'm going to go ahead and press that button right now. And bang, now it's searching for the teleprompter, but I need to turn on the remote. So for me to turn on the remote, little switch here on the side, and now the blue LED light here on the remote is flashing, which is indicating, I believe, it's trying to search for, and it's showing here on the app that it sees a teleprompter in range. I just clicked on there and bang. The remote now showing that it's a solid blue light. It's no longer flashing, which basically means that it is connected. So what I need to do is press the play button here at the bottom of the screen. So I'm just going to press play, and what it's going to do is display it here onto the screen. So depending on how I position my phone, I'm going to be able to see the text. So there you go. I have it mounted over here, and I want to be able to see it in my screen. So I'm just going to tilt this down a little bit. You can see the text on the phone over there. Right now you can see that it's not really facing the right way. So all I need to do is just press this button here at the side, and then bang, now it's at least facing horizontally. So let's go ahead and look at it, and perfect. It's actually ready to go because it's actually being presented the way that we read from left to right. So for an example, I just pressed the button here on the bottom corner and it flipped the text around for me, which is not what I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it back to the way I originally had it. And bang, now it's easy to read, simple like that. So let's go ahead and see, let's scroll through the text. So right now I'm scrolling down to the bottom, maybe if I wanted to preview it. And now I'm like, okay, I read it all, and now I'm ready to start my little session. I'm ready to start. So for me to press start, I just got to press the button here into the middle, and it's going to basically start scrolling upwards nice and slow. So I have it right now set to the slowest setting, and I'm just going to press stop. Bang, so there's stop. Make the text bigger, I believe it is. I'm just going to press left or right. So let's press right now. I pressed right and it just went bigger, 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 bigger. So you could see how big I can make the text. This is super big. So I'm going to press smaller so we can actually see it. There we go. Now it's looking like I can see all the text in frame. I can make it super small. Oh, maybe I need to edit something over there, so I can just go back, add some text over here, blah, 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 blah. And then I can go back, done. Press finish and then press play. And now I'm back over here. So noticing that when I went back to edit, it didn't flip back the screen to the way that I wanted it. So that's okay. I'm just going to press these buttons here. You'll get more familiar with it. We'll look and make sure that the text is facing the correct way, and it is. So an example of when I would actually use a teleprompter is, just an example would be for today. I'm going to be using this teleprompter today in this video, and you're going to be like, well, why, how? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go online, or I'm going to open up the manual. I'm going to write down some of that text right into my little notes here in the app here from YC Onion, and therefore I'm going to just put this on my camera as it is right now and press record, and I can just read off to you guys the specs of this unit, of this product, which is brand new to me, and I may not always have the specs memorized, obviously, right? It's a brand new product. I can also put down even a bunch of pointers and stuff that I wanted to mention throughout my video. To be honest with you, I think it's kind of pretty convenient. Okay, so now that we have it all set up and we know how it's working more or less, and we connect it to the app, let's just go ahead and throw on this little handy dandy little YC Onion little reflector here that's actually magnetic, and it just kind of clips on over here on the side. And now some of that reflection is not going to be really kind of getting in the way and whatnot. Okay guys, so now that I have the teleprompter set up here on my camera, I'm looking to do a test right now, and I'm filming with my Olympus 12 to 40 milliliter lens on a Panasonic GH5, which is micro four thirds crop sensor. So the reason why I'm saying that, because this teleprompter is allowing me to shoot at 12 millimeter, which is equivalent to 24 millimeter on a full frame camera. So right now, for the most part, let's just go ahead and start reading what I have printed off over here on the app, and let's see how it works. I've adjusted the size of the font, I've adjusted the speed, and I'm pretty much just ready to go. I'm at the top, and let's go. Ready, set, go. Do you need a high definition teleprompter for live broadcasting for sales, online class video recording, interviews, video studios, news presentations, and so on? Do you need a phone teleprompter to make cool videos for YouTube, Facebook, vlog at home business recording video? The teleprompter supports different cameras with complementary lens adapter rings. Besides it's compatible with smartphone shooting compared with other products on the market, our teleprompter supports full frame ultra wide angle 24 millimeter focal length. The YC Onion, film your life at will. The YC Onion share camera gears that span boundaries and cultures and photographers and filmmakers globally, and name brand products by food, such as chocolate, e-chocolate, hot dog, chips, pudding light, chocolate pro sliders, lychee brackets. The list goes on, and also peach quick release. Some specs about the material here, the teleprompter. We have the material made out of ABS. The unit size itself is 216 millimeter by 181 millimeter by 22 millimeter. So it is pretty thin and lightweight, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about next, is the weight, which is 525 grams. This teleprompter with remote control is compatible with the telephones and tablets up to 10 inches for displaying words. The teleprompter adopts premium beam splitter glass, ensuring a clearer reflection display. The foldable design and easy assembly. The teleprompter for DSLR cameras adopts folding design. The glass can fold up for easier storage with quick release plate, and it's easy to assemble and disassemble the teleprompter. Download the free app from the App Store or Google Play to display the script with the remote control. The remote control is equipped with the switch button, slow playback button, accelerate button, font enlargement button, font reduction button, and play pause button, which I'm currently been using throughout this whole video right now. And as you see, I've reached the bottom of my text right now, and I'm just going to scroll back to the top and see if any other important information that I'd like to cover with you guys. Okay guys, now for the final review. Just going to keep it real, keep it honest, and just let you know what I feel and what I think about the product. So just starting from what's included in the kit. Everything you need to get it going and start using it is right included in the kit, so that's nice to know. The budget is also friendly. The build quality also seems like it's well built, and I'm going to say the design and thought process that went into this item, this teleprompter, definitely seems like they put in some work and effort to making this product, because again guys, it holds a tablet, it holds an iPhone or mobile phones, it holds different various sizes of phones that you can use to display that. The app seems like it's working as I need to. It does also seem like they're going to be implementing some new features in the app, which is a good sign. Another cool feature that I will say is the fact that I can use a DSLR camera to film, which I'm using right now. And as we saw saw in the video that we can also use our mobile phones to film vertically or to film horizontally with the bracket and all the accessories that are included. I can see the display here nice and easy. I can tilt the little screen glass mirror here so it can kind of suit my needs. The app is pretty helpful as I can adjust the size, the speed, press stop and go. I got the remote. It connects Bluetooth with no issues. Like, it's not hard at all. As I mentioned, it comes with all these filter threads. As you can see, I have lots of positive things to say about this thing. I definitely think I'm going to be using this in the near future. I'm curious to look back on the footage now when I go and edit it to see how my eyes were kind of scrolling back and forth or not, or was it visible? Can you guys see it? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Does it look obvious that I was reading from the teleprompter? Well guys, that looks like a wrap for today's video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.